In the cold, gray heart of the city, there is a ghost that most men chase until they are nothing but shadows themselves. It's a labyrinth of mirrors. They call it validation, a phantom whisper of approval that vanishes the very moment you reach for it. Every look, every nod, every hollow smile. It is the drug of the modern age, sold on every street corner and delivered through every glowing screen in your pocket, seeking a hit of self-worth. But there is a hidden cost, a biological debt that accrues every time you look outside yourself for the permission to feel like a man. It's an energy leak. The secret to breaking this cycle isn't found in the chase, it's found in the vault, in the sacred conservation of your life force, semen retention. When you retain, you aren't just saving fluid, you are stoking a furnace, an internal fire that burns away the desperate need for external warmth. And this brings us to the validation paradox, a law of the jungle that most men are too distracted, too drained, to ever truly see. It's a game of power. The law is simple. Attraction is not a choice, it is a response to power. And power is never found in the hands of a beggar seeking a crumb. Neurochemically, the man who chases validation is a man whose dopamine receptors are fried. He is a slave to the external hit of approval. Every like, every smile, every nod is a microdose that keeps him in a loop of biological dependency and weak, scattered focus. He is addicted to the chase. Retention resets your baseline. It restores the sensitivity of your soul, allowing you to find satisfaction in your own existence. No mirrors required. Philosophy taught us this millennia ago. The Stoics spoke of the inner citadel, a fortress of the mind that no external force could breach. They understood that the man who needs nothing from the world is the only one the world truly respects. He is the master of his own fate. Marcus Aurelius didn't ask for permission to lead an empire. He didn't wait for a woman's approval to be a man. He stood in his own truth and let the world follow. When you stop looking for your reflection in her eyes, you finally see the man you were meant to be. Across history, the greatest warriors knew the value of their essence. They understood that their martial prowess was tied to their internal discipline. They didn't waste their energy on fleeting pleasures. They channeled it into their blades, their minds, and their brotherhood. They were complete. They were the masters of the validation paradox before it had a name. They held their seed and their ground with equal ferocity and silence. They knew that their strength came from within, that the moment they sought external approval, they became vulnerable, predictable, and weak. But we live in an era of engineered weakness, a world designed to keep you chasing, leaking, and begging for a crumb of attention. A world of leaks. Every time you cave to the urge, every time you post for a reaction, you are handing over the keys to your internal kingdom. You are being robbed. You are leaking the very energy required to build an empire. You are trading your destiny for a moment of validation that won't even last the night. The shift begins in the silence. When you stop responding to the calls of the world and start listening to the echoes of your own potential, the build starts. When you retain, your presence changes, your voice deepens, your gaze steadies, and the desperation that once radiated from you vanishes. The shadow stays. This is when the paradox takes hold. Your energy becomes dense, gravitational, and undeniably masculine. You become a biological enigma. You no longer project need, you project sufficiency. And in a world of needy men, sufficiency is the most powerful magnet in existence. Her biological intuition is tuned to the man who is complete. When she realizes you aren't chasing her, she wonders why. The hunt shifts. She begins to chase the mystery. She runs toward the man who has found something more valuable than her validation. His own mission, his own fire. The mission is everything. Whether it's your craft, your business, or your body, it must be the sun around which your entire life orbits. Focus is power. When you are occupied with the climb, you don't have time to look down and see who's watching. And that is exactly when everyone starts to watch. There will be nights when the silence is deafening. When the urge to seek validation screams like a winter storm, stand your ground. This is the forge. This is where the steel of your soul is tempered. Hold your seed. Trust the paradox. The fire within is your only guide. Think of the men who built empires in the dust and left their names in the stars. They were not driven by the need to be liked by anyone. They were driven by the need to be great. And greatness has no time for validation. It is too busy creating its own reality, its own future. Breaking the need for validation is like breaking a physical chain. It hurts at first, but the freedom on the other side is absolute and final. You are no longer a prisoner of her mood or the world's opinion. You are the architect of your own emotional state, the captain of your soul. Retention gives you the breath of the sovereign, a calm, steady rhythm that doesn't falter when the pressure mounts. You are the anchor. Your nervous system stabilizes. You become the calm in the storm, the anchor that everyone else in the room is looking for in the dark. Whether you look through the lens of biology, philosophy, or history, the conclusion is the same. The power you seek is already within you, always has been. The validation paradox isn't just a dating trick, it's a fundamental truth of the human experience. Mastery requires sacrifice and silence. You are being forged right now. In every second you choose retention over release and mission over validation. Keep the fire burning. The world is full of shadows, but a man who is complete within himself is a light that cannot be hidden. He is the master of the paradox. This internal alchemy is the birth of the new man. A man who moves with gravity, not desperation. A man who knows his own worth. He no longer seeks to be seen, he is simply impossible to miss. He has become the prize that the world has been waiting for. The chase is over. The legacy of your seed is the legacy of your life. Every moment of retention is a stone laid in the foundation of your future empire. You are planting the future, a future where you are the master, not the servant. A future built on the bedrock of your own discipline and power. The world will try to tempt you back into the chase. It will whisper that you are missing out. It will offer you the drug of approval once more. Recognize the trap. The shadow protocol of the modern world is designed to drain you. Stand firm in your citadel. Don't let the shadows in. Mastery is found in the silence between your thoughts, in the space where your urges meet your will. That is where the battle is won, every single day. The paradox is your shield. The more you are willing to lose the world's approval, the more the world will beg to give it to you. Trust the silence. This is the long game. It's not about a week or a month, it's about a lifetime of sovereignty. It's about the man you are becoming in the dark. You are building a mountain, a presence that will endure long after the ghosts of validation have faded into the mist. You are the architect of time. Adopt the sovereign protocol. Protect your seed. Pursue your mission. Prioritize your peace. This is the path of the man who wins the game. You don't need their permission. You don't need their smiles. You only need the fire that burns within you. That is your true north, your only truth. The hunter's heart is cold to the distractions of the chase. It is focused only on the target, and your target is your own greatness, nothing less. Let them run toward you. Let them wonder why you don't chase. Let the paradox be your power. You have found the secret that moves the world. Synthesis is the goal. Biology, philosophy, and history all pointing to one man. You, the man who chooses to be whole, the man who retains. The validation paradox is now yours to master. Use it wisely. Use it to build the life you were meant to lead. The chase is officially dead. Now, the build begins. In the silence of your work, in the strength of your retention, you are creating a masterpiece. Don't look back. The light you carry is your own. It needs no permission to shine. Welcome to the other side of the paradox. Welcome to sovereignty. Your character is the gold. Your discipline is the fire. Your life is the legacy. You have become the master of your own internal economy. Write your own story. Don't let the world dictate the chapters. You are the author, the narrator, and the hero of this paradox. Write it well. Victory is silent. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't need validation. It simply is. You have won the battle that most men never even start. You are in the world, but not of it. You move with a purpose that they cannot understand, and that is why they will always be drawn to you. The fire you have stoked will burn for a lifetime if you protect it. Don't let the world's cold winds extinguish your sovereign spirit. Protect the seed. You are a light in the darkness, a man who knows the secret of the paradox. Lead by example, lead with silence, lead with power. The fire is yours. The path of mastery is narrow and steep, but the view from the top is unlike anything the ghosts of validation could ever imagine. Keep climbing. You are the master now. The paradox is your ally, the build is your mission, the world is your stage. Perform for an audience of one, yourself. If you are ready to stop the chase and start the build, hit the like button and share this with a man who needs to hear this truth. Help him break the chains. Subscribe to join the Brotherhood of the Paradox, and if this mission matters to your soul, hit the thanks button to support the build. The chase ends today. Welcome home. The paradox is complete. You are the mountain. Let them run toward you. The build never ends. Peace be with you, sovereign man.